you want to start something, you want to have a new venture, a new business, you've always dreamed of your own space of something creative. But you don't have the money. The money. How do you get to raise that money? This is what I'm going to tell you. 5 ways to raise money for your next venture. Now, the first thing you have to do is to check under your sofa. Guess what? You got the money. I know you got it, right? You may think you don't have any money, but if you check around you, you're going to see pieces of change lying about. Those things could be your seed for your next venture. Little drops of water make a mighty ocean. Next thing you have to do is to ask your family and your friends. I'm sure you've not fought all your friends, have you? You should have one or two people that you can call back on, and you should also have done the same for them in the past. That is the one thing people don't realize. You also have to be reciprocal to your friends. Do to them as they have done to you, okay? Then you ask them, you come just casually and just pleadingly that I have this idea, and guess what? Human nature never disappoints. Tell them that if it works out, they would also be a partaker in the upside, and keep your word. Try to guarantee that they will also partake in the upside, okay? So appeal to your friends, tell them what you want to do, make it as clear as possible. Not you want to build the next SpaceX, that's not going to work. Or you want to have a tech startup company. Hey, be realistic, okay? Tell them, explain to them as you explain to a 5-year-old what you want to do. Make it clear, make it simple. And don't have all these large, big ideas and goals that you know you cannot realize. Don't get too excited about what you want to do. Make it as practicable as possible. Then if you talk to a couple of people, some of them will be confused or just pity you and want to just take a gamble at you. Then of course your family members, your brothers, your sisters, hopefully you haven't fought with all of them. Just or even your parents, if you're still in good terms with them, tell them what you want to do, explain to them, tell them the risk involved, they might lose their money, okay? That costs you some slack. Always tell people who are giving you money the risk involved. It is a probability, not a certainty, okay? A probability, not a certainty. Most entrepreneurs or startup founders are too carried away by their plans that when it now goes up in smoke, they disappoint everybody. But if you have made your people that your benefactors, if you have told them earlier on that, hey, this thing may work and may not work as well, they'll be cool with that. But if you have assured them that it will work, it's going to work, and it flops, you've disappointed so many people because they might have had all their hopes on your basket. Another thing you could do is you could appeal to acquaintances, not friends now, people that you know, neighbors. Just talk to them about it, what you're doing. Tell your acquaintances around you that, hey, this is what I have in mind. Always try to be transparent. Once people sense your sincerity, they are more likely to invest in you than if you're just like, oh, me, I'm going to be the next Elon Musk. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Just invest now, you're going to miss out. That approach won't get you far at all. It will not get you far. No one wants to be talking to a stalker person who feels is superior to every other person. Be humble about it. Tell them. Spread the word to them. It could be in your church, it could be in your place of work, it could be anywhere. You might get someone that would actually want to just take that bet on you. And who knows, it may all work out fine. I think I mentioned like 4 now. The last thing I'm going to mention, this is a long shot. This is one I think that most people should not, except is under their circumstances. I won't recommend banks. Nah. Banks don't care about your business at all, about anything. Now I'm talking about where you can get money from. That if your whole venture flops, you won't lose your house or you won't lose everything you've got. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk about banks because you know how banks. I don't like anything that has too much paperwork, where you have to sign this, sign that. Who owns this right to this house? Where's the bill? I'm not down for that at all. Please count me out. Paperwork, no way. Nothing should be worth that. That should be your last resort, and that should be only after you've gotten something working already. It shouldn't be when you're trying to just test ideas. Hey, you can also talk to angel investors. Now, when you see angel investors now, it's angel investors are people that you might not know them so intimately, but they have money. You know they have money, right? And they might have some sympathy for you. They might not know you personally. You might have met them at a function, but you just know they have money. You know they have money, right? And you approach them and you tell them what you want to do. Now, most of the times, what you want to tell, what you're telling them won't make any sense, and they're not going to be moved by it. But it's just a trial, you know. Just tell them, see, hello sir, or hello ma, as the case may be. I have an idea of making I'm making a couple of pencils or biros or whatever, and I'd like you to invest in it. So, of course, you always should be humble. Tell them the situation. This is it. This is what I want to do. Don't tell them you are going to be a competitor to Kellogg's or one big brand company. No one's going to buy that. They've seen it all. They've done it all. They have the money. They don't need to make more money. You're trying to make them feel sorry for you. You know, feel sorry for you. Give you money out of pity for you. That is what you're trying to do. So you tell them that this is what you want to do. You know, if you'll be so happy. See, one thing I've learned again is this: people are more likely to give you money when you have raised some money yourself. That's a hack, guys. Listen up, guys. People are more likely to give you money when you've raised some money. So you should always have some money set aside. Just try, whatever it means. It might mean getting odd jobs. It might mean you know, doing one or two things. It might mean you selling your old stuff that you could do without. That TV that you know you don't really watch all the time, you could sell it. If you have 2 laptops, you could sell one. Just get some money, alright? And make it like as close to half as possible. No one wants to carry the burden of your dream. So once you've gotten part of it, tell them, oh, let's say you want to raise 100,000, 100K, right? Tell them, okay, I'll be able to raise 45. I'll be glad if you could help me with 55. That makes sense. When someone hears that, it makes sense that this guy is onto something. At least he's making the effort. No one wants to be the one to take all the risk. Because if you are going to someone and you're telling them that you've not done anything, it means that if you want them to carry all the risk, and no self-respecting person will do that. No. No one will do that. You must, on your own, you have done some things to raise some money. Then you tell them how much you've made. Let them also see that you've put in the effort, put in the work, you've done the groundwork. And maybe you also can do a business plan. Now, business plan shouldn't be so, complex and complicated. Or you can just say, okay, this is how I want to spend the money. That's it. Let me just make it as plain as that. This is how I want to spend the money. This is what is of priority in the business. This is how the business will make money, and this is what I hope to realize. If I sell it for two, I want to get, 1 as net profit. Things like that. That is what people will convince to say, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about. Okay, let me just gamble. He seems like a worthless fellow. He seems like a desperate guy, but okay, I'm just pitying him and just, So people like that, these are people that would not take your house if everything goes belly up. That's what I'm telling you. They won't take your house. They might even just let it go. Okay, and all that. Alright. Now, let me tell you what happened. Okay, this is like a bonus section now. In case your venture doesn't work, this is how people can trust you second time. Always come clean. Don't hide under anything and say, don't blame the economy. Don't blame customers. No. Come clean. Be objective. Know what you did right. Know where you messed up. Tell your benefactors what happened. If you have evidence, it's even better. Tell them, this is what happened. I lost out on this one. Tell them the lessons you have also learned. I've learned this. When you have that communication, it makes it possible for them to trust you in the future. But once you have this, you just have all this shocks thing about it. They won't want to have anything to do with you again, because number one, it's not the failure that hurts people. Actually, it's the accountability. You have to be accountable to let people know where you went, or let people know what happened. That is what people are. People love accountability, they like honesty. Everybody loves honesty. So you have to let them know what happened. Okay, you did your marketing, people didn't go for it, they didn't enjoy the product or whatever, or the service or whatever it is. You didn't have enough marketing budget. Let them know, so that you have that channel open against future projects you might have. Alright, so I hope that is useful to you. Let me see what you have to comment. Please subscribe. Thank you. Let's talk to you in the next one.